friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria, but if this is your first time visiting, welcome to Siempre Infinitos DIY. So today I have another fake bake video for you. I want to share how I made these eclairs using foam clay. So with all of that being said, I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing I did was to combine these two colors of clay. I wanted to make sure that they were very well conditioned. So I just mixed and just started conditioning them until I stopped hearing little bubbles pop, and made sure that when I pulled it, it looked like, well, what I would say would be melted cheese. All right, so once I had my clay well conditioned, then I began to roll it like into a big ball, and really I'm all trying to do is try to get any lines or marks out, and by just rolling it back and forth with using the palms of my hand will help me achieve that. So once I had rolled all of the lines out, then I began to shape my eclair, and just by rolling, as you can see here, back and forth will help me do just that. So if you're following me on Facebook, then perhaps you saw me go live when I made these, and I had so much fun over there that I felt like I wanted to share this with you guys as well here on YouTube. So let me know if I inspire you in any way, where it comes to fake baking, because I am not a baker, so pretty much all of this is new to me when it comes to certain things. And again, as well, I have said it many times, I am not a professional. A lot of these things are my very first time ever making them. So if you guys are on that same boat, please share that with me. Leave me a comment. Now that it's all rolled out and formed into an eclair, I am going to let it sit and dry, and that's so when I go and paint it or held my eclair, I will not accidentally put any extra dents in there or what have you. All right, so I wanted to first begin to do a dry brush technique to it with the paint here, which is the color honey brown, but I just changed my mind and I went ahead and painted the entire thing instead. This painting the top, that is optional because I am going to be covering it, so really it's totally up to you. I just went ahead and chose to do so. I want to give a quick shout out to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for allowing me to inspire you. I am also new at this. If you have never done this before, well, I've been doing this for a year, so I guess you can say yes, no, I don't know. Anyways, but just want to let you know that your tips and advice on how to do it better when it comes to fake baking are always welcome here at this channel. Always appreciate everybody's again comments and what have you. So again, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and drop me a comment there, introduce yourself to me. I would really like to know each and every one of you. After I finish painting the eclair, then I'm going to let it sit and dry. Once it's dry, I'm going to go back in there with my molding tool. I'm going to puncture 2 holes, one on each end. Then I am going to go in again and add blueberry filling. But before I add the blueberry filling, I am going to be adding frosting, and I'm using tip number 1A, and I'm just going to let it sit and dry because I do not want to disturb that when I go in and add the blueberry filling. I'm afraid that, and knowing me, I will smear some of it off. All right, so this is what I use to make my blueberry filling, and I'm using this clear adhesive. I have never used this brand. This was my first time trying this out on this type of fake bake, and it was really simple to do. Do keep in mind that whenever you cut the tip of it, it's the bigger the opening is, the more you're gonna get. And in this case, I wanted the opening to be a little bit bigger because I didn't want to be struggling with it. So once I had the amount that I thought that I would be using, and this eclair, I went ahead and added some ink, alcohol ink, and I chose to go with the color purple. I added a couple of drops in there. I believe it was probably about 4 drops, and I just went ahead and mixed it. When you are mixing these two together, make sure that you mix it well. I did notice that I was getting some bubbles in there. Now this is the second time that I used this brand and mixed it in with my alcohol, because I didn't do a previous video like I stated earlier, and I mixed this as well, and I actually add a little bit more, and that was a little darker, and I will show you a little bit later how that eclair or that gel filling came out. This right here was a little bit lighter. I wish I should have had a couple of more drops in there. It could have been a little darker, but I was fine with it, really didn't mind. But I did notice when I was adding the filling that there were some little bubbles in there, and that's only because I'm assuming that I did not stir long enough. Everything was well mixed, it's just not not stirred long enough is what I'm assuming, because like I said, this was the second time. The first round, it was great, was perfect. This one here, I guess also because it was a little bit more clear, maybe that's why I saw them. And the first batch that I made, I did not, so I don't know if that could have been the reason. So now that I mix it, I'm going to go ahead and just pour it all into this bag, and then I'm going to push it down as far as I can, and I'm going to just cut the tip of the bag. Again, keep in mind that the smaller the opening, the small amounts you're going to be getting, and then vice versa if you were to cut it a little bit bigger. Because I already had done this once before, I already knew how much to cut off, and once I have that, I'm just going to go right ahead and decorate the top of the eclair, and then I'm also just going to go and add some the ends and add some blueberries, and I should be all done. So I got my idea off of Pinterest. They have so many different designs that it's hard to choose from. I got a little carried away and I made more than one. And I will show you that a little bit later. So also, I am going to be leaving a list of all of the materials that I use in this video. As well, I am going to be leaving my discount code for play code 3 if you guys do not have fake blueberries, or they sell other stuff other than just fake fruit. They also sell, they have over there sprinkles, glitter, charms. They have so many things to choose from. So yeah, go check them out. Don't forget to use my discount code so you can save some money there too. The frosting was still a bit soft, so I just went ahead and added the blueberries without having to add any type of crafting glue. If you feel that you have to, go right ahead. This way they will not fall off. Now I'm just gonna set this to the side once I finish showing you, because I want it to dry completely. Knowing me, I am a little clumsy, and perhaps I will disturb the frosting. So these right here are the others that I made. These are already dried. No worries about disturbing the frosting or what have you, smearing something. Anyway, but yeah, my Easter stuff is still up, so my table is still a bit crowded there with Easter things. This is why I'm not displaying it over there, so I am sorry for that. But yeah, just wanted to come in here real quick and show you some eclairs, and I hope I really inspire you guys. Here are some mini ones. These were really cute. I think these will look adorable on a tier tray in the kitchen if you have a coffee bar. But yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment there. And until the next time, my friends, stay safe, be kind, bye.